Hello video game fans, I am the Disney Ride-On, and welcome back to Let's Play Call of Cthulhu. It's been a long time since I played this game, and ironically I'm on the month that I started playing this game last year. But yeah, I would have finished it, it's just that so many different things happened. Like, I got to go. What am I trying to say? Yeah, I was going to a relative's house for Christmas last year, and then I also got distracted by college and COVID. It just muddled everything up. But now I'm back to playing Call of Cthulhu, and it looks like we're back at the Hawkins mansion. Where we left off, Frank had escaped that asylum, and we had landed here after a vision of Cthulhu. So let's see what's going on.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Not good.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
That said his name was Edward Pierce. Okay. Yeah, why do I keep wanting his name to be Franklin? I don't know. But weren't you dead a few minutes ago? See, which button was it again?
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
I pretty much did.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Let's see, this one.
I saw people in hoods. They had stolen Mrs. Hawkins' paintings.
Who are you talking about? Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know, but they were a threat. They've taken over the caves under the mansion. They were performing some kind of ritual. One of the entryways was under Charles Hawkins' office.
We suspect Mr. Hawkins of being involved.
My patients believe the old islanders used to worship primitive sea gods. Could they be the focus of the cult?
Am I hearing this right?
So you think me gullible?
No, not at all.
What else did you uncover, Mr. Pierce?
Let's see. Well, which one should I pick? Well, I think I might be onto a lead.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
This almost makes him sound like...
Mr. Sanders died.
I could either say he called him the Shambler, or I could say some sort of crisis. I think it might be within my best interest to not sound crazy.
Sanders started screaming and convulsing.
Convulsing? That doesn't fit with his history.
Then his body got all crooked.
What in God's name? And you were alone with him?
He accused Sarah Hawkins of being the culprit.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Man, that's a difficult decision. I don't remember the last time I played this, what happened to him fully. But considering what we're going through, or what Edward just described, It might be hard to believe, honestly, because if I remember this game correctly, it was some sort of unknown force convulsing him into whatever ungodly shapes. So it might be best to stay prudent.
You're right.
In this one.
Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
I'm stuck. I just got a thing. Let's see, what's this? I got 3 CPs available for character points. Let's see, I'm trying to balance him out, honestly. Let's go for, medicine here. It says medicine and occult skills can only be improved by discovery of objects. Everything requires 6 before it can be leveled up. Go sanity here. Oh, I can get a refresher. Let's see. He was lifted off his feet by an unknown force, and he was carried into the air and thrown violently against the bars of his hiding place. His limbs broke and his body crumbled onto the ground. During long moments of agony, the detective saw nothing that he could explain the events. This is getting weird. The ordeals you've gone through have left their mark, but you still manage as best you can. Keep your mind busy to chase away doubts and painful memories. Burp, sorry. See, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Alright, we have Cat here. Got all these people. Right, the clues we have so far. Got some carved whalebone. I don't know why I'm looking through this. I've just gotten curious all of a sudden. Alright, let's go find Mr. Sanders, Miss Sanders, and go talk to her. Alright. Chapter 6, Sanders' Residence. Pierce, Colton, Bradley have decided to team up to solve Sarah Hawkins' case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the Shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. I don't know if anyone else saw. I saw up in the corner after I made that choice to be prudent. This choice will affect your destiny. Are there like multiple endings to this game? I hope so. I would love to see them all. But I have a feeling it's going to be like one of those complicated, do all the right things in the right order and don't mess up once kind of ordeals. Kind of like Mass Effect, which I haven't played, by the way. I've never played a Mass Effect game. I wasn't into shooters when they were popular, and given Mass Effect's Andromeda's reception, I don't know if there's ever going to be a new one. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's enter the madness, shall we? Candygram.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may.
She's got the
However,
boldest
before we
haircut
go
ever.
any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Cat?
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Yes.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Baker.
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Alright.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings.
She's acting a little suspiciously.
Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Let's go here. Let's make her
What
feel
happened
good.
to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course.
This will affect your destiny.
Thank you for
Dad.
your kind words.
She's fidgeting a lot.
Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Let's see, she's fidgeting a lot, or that could be the texture of her clothing. Either way, I feel as though she might be hiding something. Or she's just nervous. I don't know. Geez, which one do I even pick? I could test my eloquence, but I think it'd be better if I said, this.
With all due
Ambiguity.
respect, Mrs. Sanders, it was you who sent him to this asylum, not me.
Geez, I
How
didn't think of
dare
that.
you? What was I supposed to do, Detective?
Oops.
Upon seeing such a brilliant mind disintegrate in this way? Waking with a start every night with him shrieking in horror, petrified before this accursed painting, unable to look away? Until he managed to gouge his eyes out with his own hands.
Ugh.
I should have listened to Dr. Fuller, let him intern him months ago. If I am to be condemned, it is because I did not act sooner.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Let's just cut right to the chase, honestly. We could ask a number of questions, but I'd rather cut to the
Did
chase.
your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins?
We're just gonna have some fun.
Shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Alright. Let's consult the diary here. We have Irene Sanders. She holds Sarah Hawkins responsible for her husband's death, but she's a mix of sadness and insensitivity. Looks like she gave up on her husband long before he went there. I got all these places that I've explored, and symbols of the occult. I could stand around here, but I think it might be prudent if I show my respects and find the art gallery to investigate the Shambler. What's this?
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Ah, old phonograph cylinders. I remember somebody made a modern version of that. I don't recall what it said or if it even worked. I think it did work, but it wasn't like the most clear quality. And how did I figure all this out? Well, I took a media class in college. It was like the last fall semester. And there's Cat. What's this?
The strange Amerindian pendant.
Amerindian? Is that like short for American Indian? Is that like, that used to be a slang word. That's an interesting name, honestly. What's this? Dissertation on anatomical questions. The work of a student in book form. Though relevant, they lack expertise of experienced physician. Alright. I got my progression up.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others.
What
have you come looking for in this gallery?
Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
I could ask why she's here, but I feel as though she'll get annoyed with me, so I think I'll
All's
just go
fair
with this
in
one.
love and war, I suppose.
No, I'd better not break that. What's this? Would you read the book? I don't see why I shouldn't. Malus Mysterium. This will affect your destiny. Some sort of encyclopedia of monsters and unknown creatures. Getting to believe they exist. Whoa! What was that? Okay. Locked. I need the key somehow. What's this?
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Interesting.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning to you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Fine then. The Whale and the God. Oh, Cod. Whale and the Cod. Brief History of Darkwater. The door is locked. How am I supposed to get in? No, it looks like I have no choice but to break this thing open. Alright, I got it. Let's get in, shall we? Quite an impressive gallery he's got here. I believe she said that the Shambler was a centerpiece.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. These are some weird
The
paintings.
man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably do the same thing if I was into art. But I'm not that into it. Alright, got some more oil for my lamp. Ooh, I like this statue. That looks really cool. I like that. Is this a baby grappling with a goose? Is that what I'm looking at right now? Sometimes I don't get art. But this must be the Shambler. Ugh. Looks hideous. Huh? Oh no, the painting's coming to life. It's Super Mario 64 all over again. Except the painting's coming after me. Oh man, I don't have a gun. Hide, Pierce, hide! Looks like whatever that creature is, it doesn't have eyes. Oh man. The cutscene paused. What happened? There's something going on, but I'm not seeing it. What's going on? Oh man, I missed that whole thing.
What the hell was that?
I missed the whole thing. What just happened? Ooh, there it is. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, shoot! Okay. That was loud. I forgot how loud that game over thing is. Okay. I'm an idiot. I'm a colossal idiot. Oh, I think we can skip this scene. Or maybe I shouldn't have, because I didn't see part of it.
What was that?
There it is. I need to hide. How am I supposed to do this? Oh no! Okay, this might be a very boring episode, but I think I'm gonna have to end it here. Like, I have no clue what I'm gonna have to do against that. That looked like it could have been the Shambler. Oh man, I'm at a loss. But this is starting to become terrifying. Appropriate for Halloween. That's good. But alright. That's the end of that. With that in mind, thank you for joining me once again for Call of Cthulhu. This has been Rabbit Luigi. This has been Call of Cthulhu. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.